We are live from the 954 Hobby Store. I'm here with the owner, Sean, manager Neek today. Just wanted to change things up, change the setting. Found a dope hobby store here in Broward County and decided to pop in and
pulled up today, wanted to do a little interview with us. I appreciate the time. Everybody knows about INVESTACARD already, I feel like, so that's not even a question. We had you guys with open arms.
Appreciate it.
But yeah, no, I appreciate you guys stopping by. We're like a millennial pawn shop, I call it. You know, people ask all the time, what are we? 954 Hobby Store. I'm a card shop, but we also do everything. We got one-of-one clothing, new clothing, vintage clothing, high-end clothing. We got shoes, obviously, behind us.
Shoes.
You know, like this cool little hat we got going on, Brett Favre signed stuff. But yeah, we're just a vibe out here, man. We try to, you know, there's a lot of shops down here in South Florida that felt like we're a little bit different. And I used to go to all of them, supported all of them. I just wanted to open my own, and you know, ended up getting a lot of support from a lot of people around here. We started with online breaks and stuff like that. Like if you go down on our content, you'll see that we were doing a lot of online breaks all night and all that stuff. It was super fun, but we just wanted to bring like a storefront that people could come vibe. And you know, you see we have a mat here. You could come break. We got, you know, sleeves free if you want to open in store. You know, we had one person tell us that they got a little bit upset on a review that we wanted to have them rip in store, but that's because we actually like, you know, to watch cars get ripped.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, you know, I see other stores are like that and stuff like that, so that's fine. But we're open, you know, open arms to everybody. We do Pokemon, we do Magic even. Obviously we got sports, we got Pop Funkos, we got art for your house decor. I don't know if you guys saw the one-of-one Zion Williamson.
Yeah.
But I'll bring that out so you guys can see that in the video. But we got Dwayne Wade signed pieces, you know, Stitches, shout out to him, you know, Florida rapper,
Yeah,
local
if you don't
rapper.
know Stitches, then you're probably not from Florida.
Yeah, exactly, right, 100%. It's a great vibe out here. We had a trade night on Sunday, ended up being over like 100 people that came through the door. Awesome. It was amazing. Probably only could fit about half that in here, but it was great. We had like a mini card show. A lot of people actually made good money. I just wanted to bring collectors and traders, in buyers, sellers into one spot, because a lot of people, you see how he walked in and asked us to buy stuff, which is fine. Yeah. But I tell people there's a lot of people out there that actually want to collect maybe a certain player or a certain team, etc. So the cards that you really can't sell, those are the ones you want to sell local. We also sell on eBay. We have a presence online, obviously, as well. But we also sell a lot of cards in store. Like I said, you saw the Pokemon variety we have, sports card slabs as well. We got signed from Rick Ross as well, 2 Chainz, Masvidal glove. We got a PS5 giveaway going on, so you guys want to check that out. It's free PS5, can't go wrong with that.
Look at that.
Yeah, right. But we do Free Shop Friday, every Friday as well, so we try to give back to everybody as much as we can. You know, we know the industry is a little tough right now with the market going up and down and stuff like that, but it's going up more, so definitely stay tuned for that, and come by the shop and get your free shop, get some free packs on Friday.
And the camera's gonna see me looking around a lot.
Yeah, of course.
I've been here for like 30, 45 minutes, and I feel like I've seen everything, but I swear every time I look around again, I see something new.
No, for sure.
So there's literally everything that you could think of in this store. It's super dope. How long have you guys been open for?
We've been open for about 4 months. Started off online, like you said earlier, doing online breaks. So 4 months, and honestly, bro, being in here every day, it feels like forever, but it's like it's a different vibe in here, man. The customers that come in, the kids come in, the Pokemoms, Pokedads, bro. They come in completing their sets, bro. It literally makes my heart melt. I appreciate all of them so much.
Yeah, no, they really do spend time with us, and like the family that we've built is pretty unreal in the amount of time that we've been here. And that's like the most blissful part about it, is that, you know, we actually have a family growing that supports us, supports what we do, and knows that we try our hardest to bring, you know, the best prices and best, you know, cards in, and find collectibles that, you know, collectors might not be able to find on their own because it's not that easy. So, you know, I'll pick them up for our specific guys that we have that actually want, you know, specific things as well. So we have like a private list, we have public, you know, so we're like I tell people, millennial pawn shop for the reason that we're not going to hold TVs. We're not holding old tools. But we'll buy old art, like old phones. We have old cameras as well. We got pretty much everything.
So you talk a lot about giving back to the community with like the Friday free shop Friday and things like that. What makes you want to give back to the community as much as you guys do?
Well, reason being is, if you think about it like this, blaster boxes go for like $100, $200 depending on the sport and what kind of box it is. Most kids, it's a kid's hobby, they can't really afford that. So we came up with the idea, hey, we want to give back, we want to help out, we want to give them that same enjoyment we had way back in 1990, whatever, and give it to them. You can earn the shot. Even if they don't win, sometimes I'll be like, man, come with me to the desk, man. Here you go. It's picking up between 1 to 10. They say it's never the number. I'll be like, here you go, man. In my head, I'm like, yeah, you got it wrong, but I like you, kid. But yeah, if you consider like the prices on everything, now your average kid can mow 1,000 lawns to get an immaculate box. It's hard for them, so we want to be able to help them out to do that for them.
Yeah, you used to be able to just wash a car and go get a box.
Exactly.
Now you gotta watch.
You gotta watch the whole neighborhood.
So you guys have been open for 4 months.
About, yep.
So you opened, we're in June now, so you opened February. So
Probably we were here in January, but we really haven't even had like a grand opening yet or anything like that. But that's because of COVID.
Right.
We weren't allowed to. But we opened during probably the middle of COVID. It was probably, I decided to grab the store in the beginning of January. We built it out. We started from nothing. We had one wall. If you ask a lot of our previous clients, we had one wall in the back. It's been about 3.5 months, and now we're pretty filled up. I'm my investor, 25 years old. So definitely it's a blessing to get the support that we do. And I make sure to put it back into the company and put it back into the community as well, because I wouldn't be here without those people. So, definitely appreciate that.
So you guys kind of opened as cards were really hitting their peak, like
I'd
around
say
March.
yes, yeah, for sure, most definitely. Like when the market was hitting its top peak,
right.
For sure. I mean, I can say that I sold a Patrick Mahomes RPA ungraded. I sold it for a good, 20 in the 20,000s. During the time of the market was hot when he was maybe winning this year.
Right.
And it did help open the storefront. But like I said, that was a card that I had pulled 2 years ago from Immaculate. So it's like, definitely wasn't a card I picked up recent during the market boom because I couldn't even afford it myself.
And that's awesome because you pulled a Mahomes 2 years ago and you're sitting on it, and 2 years later you're able to sell it, and now you've got
a beautiful
store.
Yes, sir. So that's why I try to give back a lot too, because I know that's what helped me as well. And I know a few others, like I said, that definitely were blessed as well. Imagine, there's been a few guys that come in with LeBron rookies. Hey, you're talking retirements right there if you got some nice grades on those. So
I was going to piggyback off what you said about the binders. I have a strict rule. If you are under 12, I don't want to buy your binder. Because kids come in here a lot, they're like, hey, how much are you giving me for this binder? I'm like, bro, I don't want to give you, because that's an investment, bro. Think about it as you're 9, 10 years old. You have a whole complete set of XY.
For sure.
And you want to sell it to me for like $200. Kid, no. Bro,
even their parents want that money back because they spent X amount on those packs, but we try to warn those parents, like, hey, my parents did the same thing, and I'm doing pretty well with my Pokemon cards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, definitely he's right, 100%.
They'll try to let kids know, hey, you're holding on to your future investment. You're only like 10 years old. What do you really need? Your mom got it for you. Trust me. When you're my age, you're gonna need something. So them cards are gonna come in handy. So I always let them know, yo, when you up there in your yacht, you're gonna remember this. You're gonna remember this moment.
So you have a lot of kids come in and with binders of just Pokemon or sports cards or whatever it may be.
Our age range goes from 4 years old, 4 years old to 100 years old. We have a lot of kids that come in, but it's because we try to be as personable as we can, because a lot of hobby stores, maybe aren't. And like I said, imagine fighting with your parents at Walmart to get cards. So, you know, that's why when they come in and even the parents are a little bit upset or whatever, we'll make them calm and realize that we're a community and we have more than just selling cards. We'll give you the card that he's looking for and etc. just to make him happy, because that's really the whole point of this whole thing. You know, collecting's a fun thing. It obviously has money in it like anything else, but it's really just, you know, it's a kid game. So try to keep it on that sometimes, but we definitely have fun here. So. We have old cards, we got new cards. The decks are sick. We've actually had original packs as well. You know, ones that come with like a first edition Charizard, base sets, but those actually sell like candy. So I said, the market is flying right now because we sold those for about $600. And at one point, those were only, let's say, $2 a pack.
Wow.
Maybe $1 a pack. You had to yell at your mom at Blockbuster. So the growth of both is actually at the same rate, just because we started with both. So necessarily we never, you know, we if you look down there, we have a lot of different stuff, like, you know, boxes, vintage boxes wise. So I never really, you know, put down anything, especially because I collected Pokemon growing up myself. So we started on lives doing breaks even with Pokemon. So we pulled a few Charizards on live, so it actually helped us, you know, grow the presence of doing Pokemon.
Right.
But when we open the store, I'd say it's just the same amount. It's a 50-50. Guys that come in and do Pokemon usually do sports as well.
Right.
They might not just be more out there with it, you know what I mean? But a lot of adults really do Pokemon. I see some collections that come in here from, you know, 9-year-olds to you know, 40-year-olds that are even, you know, older than that. And they have really nice collections that they know in the future, you know, either their kid or, you know, somebody's going to have a nice check when they decide to get rid of those at some point. But yeah, no, definitely Pokemon's got same hype though, guys. That's why we have so much of it. People come in, sell it to us. And, you know, we have a lot of really high-end collectors that love to complete sets. And you'd be surprised, like I said, they're also going to get them graded just like sports cards. I think there's a Gyarados in there. So this is a PSA 6, but I think the value of it's still, like, you know, $80 to $100 just for Giovanni's Gyarados, which I think was like a third, fourth release set. We actually have some of Giovanni's stuff down there in the theme decks. But yeah, it's a PSA 6, it's still an $80 card.
Right.
So imagine, you know, over time, you know, still to have $80 worth of value. At one point, it was $1. So yeah, it's still really good increments on that. And obviously, you know, BGS, people love to get those black label Charizards. Oh. So if you get one of those, those are the ones that sell for what people want to get into this industry for. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people get into the industry though to make money, and I feel like you have to enjoy the hobby and also want to make money though. Because like if you just get into it for the money side, it's gambling. It's like you get into gambling to get into it for gambling. I mean, you're either gonna win or lose. So you know. So I tell people, at least you don't get a receipt that tells you no. You get actual cards that have value, but you have to take care of them over time. But literally, if you keep almost anything you open, it'll have value. Definitely an awesome industry, and it's gonna keep rising as it is right now. Just because I feel like the internet has helped show the numbers on the side of, like I said, like, you know, there are increments that make people rich, and I feel like now it's getting flooded with people trying to find these cards, obviously, so it will hurt the market a little bit, but over time, there's only going to be so many people with these cards. So 50 years from now, that's going to be, you know, it's a long time, but that's what we're talking about. Yeah. You know, so that's where the really big money at a certain point will be, even with PSA 6s, 5s, 7s, and stuff like that. So. And
it's like you said, if you get into it and you love the hobby, and you want to make money at the same time,
you enjoy it,
even on the losses.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's right. Well, I think everybody knows this. Okay, I have a lot of packs. If you want to show my Tom Brady, I'll show. I opened too many packs, but this is one of my favorite cards that I had pulled during the 2020 season.
There you go.
It's a Tom Brady Downtown Optic. Beautiful Beautiful card.
That's a nice one.
Value of it at the time when it was pulled was at $2,700. It dropped to about $1,100 at the time right now. But like I said, that's just how it goes. It's off season. So I feel like once he plays again, say he ends up doing something this year again, which Brady is like, you know, let's say I wasn't a big fan. Now you can't not be a fan. Okay, guy's the GOAT.
The cameraman today is a Patriots fan. So.
Oh man, so you're hurt. You're hurt. At least are you still a fan?
Oh yeah.
Nah, that doesn't. Nah, you're good. Nah, you're good. Exactly. We have a Tampa fan now. That's what's up. But yeah, no, definitely. You know, opening packs is fun. You know, definitely we do it too often, I'd say. But you know, we do it for the industry as well. That's how we get a lot of those single cards over there. A lot of those are pulled from me. We put out different cards, usually below the market, to have people have fun instead of having to open packs, because kids can't necessarily afford these packs nowadays. Because I mean, you got Chronicles at about $50 right now. You know, you got Score that's at $35, and that's from distribution. Obviously, I can tell people Walmart, Target, and all these places like that. But distribution, where we get our hobby and our blasters from. I mean, Chronicles right now sits around, $80, just like, any eBay or StockX like that. And I was talking about basketball-wise. But then you got Select blasters, for example. They sell for about $90 to $100. So on our end, when we're competing with $20 and stuff like that, these boxes really aren't worth that. And that's what people need to understand. Really, on the higher side of it, is because imagine if a box is giving you a $4,000 card, is that box really worth $20? And I tell people, obviously, that huge company had the blessings to be able to do that for us, but now people are shooting each other over cards. So that's very scary, and they just want to protect people, obviously, but that's what's going to make the prices jump, because that's why people are hurting each other, because they see the value that's coming out of these boxes. But yeah, it's definitely a market that we try to help as much for kids as we can. So when they come in, we'll give kids free cards. We give them free packs, like when they come in, like say their father, whoever is with them just doesn't like the pricing on how sports cards is at the moment. We'll make sure we give them their favorite player, or like even a nice hit that even over time will give them value, maybe even so they can come buy a pack in 2 years when they sell it. So it's like, definitely the fun side of it, there's more of a fun side to it than the business side of it, and that's what people really get mixed up though.
Yeah, and it's because I've talked about this on a couple episodes. I remember going to Walmart or Target with my dad,
of course,
and actually being able to find boxes still on the shelves, and nobody.
I mean, about a year ago, I was, I know, I've seen Pullman talk about it in a few videos and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I used to be able to go a year ago. I mean, we used to go and pick up NBA boxes all day. Luka was still on the shelf. And those boxes are now going for thousands of dollars. But like I said, it's because you see the card value that they're going for. That's also because the internet helped find out, like I said, what the values of these cards are. Before it was kind of just like your buddy would tell you sold the card for that. Now we have a database showing of every single card sold. So that's a huge thing for any market. So like definitely the increase in technology in this industry is moving as fast as it can, but I feel like they do need to move a little faster, but that's what's bringing everything together, and that's what's going to help the industry.
We've got something for you if you want technology. We got something coming soon.
I bet. I'm excited. I no doubt InvestarCard has the whole database on its way. I'm excited.
But yeah, going back to the cards and people fighting over them. It's just, it kind of almost takes away from the hobby also at the same time.
It does.
You're blocking the kids out. You're not letting the kids go and get people fighting over Chronicles and Donruss paper boxes.
That's why we had the trade night the other night, and a lot of kids were in here selling their cards and stuff, and I made sure we traded a few things to get kids packs to rip. Because it's almost easier to get cards nowadays than easier to get packs.
So, and that's awesome, doing stuff for the kids.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's why, hey, on the box it says +6, I'm pretty sure. So, I mean,
so all you 40-year-olds fighting over cards, stop being stupid.
Yeah, definitely it's not helping the industry. And if you guys want $20 boxes again, I'd advise to stop doing so, because you're going to make them stop selling cards, because they're going to have a 6-year-old get killed over cards that, like I said, necessarily are for them. Obviously, as adults, we love to gamble and we love higher end stuff like that, but this was started for kids, so. Definitely, that's why we give back though. That's why, we do a lot of giveaways. We probably do, we do every Friday, we got Free Shot Friday. So it's like you come in, we have like a little prize shot on the floor back there. And like, you know, we'll give away either a soccer pack, football pack, baseball pack, whatever we're feeling that day. And we'll give away a Jalen Hurts color match green debut card as well.
That's awesome.
So that was just try to get back to the community, because a lot of people, like I said, it's not a cheap hobby to get into, but it's fun. So once you get into it, it's definitely a little bit of an addiction.
Right.
So, but definitely fun.
Sean has been gracious enough to grant me with a free prize shot. We're playing for what are we playing for?
Right here, free little Chronicles pack. Can't go wrong.
Chronicles
Get
pack.
that black prism.
It's free.
You
It's a
know?
giveaway.
Hey.
You can do this every Friday here. Every Friday.
Every
right?
Friday.
Free shot Friday.
Free shot Friday. We also, all of our trade nights and stuff like that, we had a shooting contest. We're gonna get a new backboard. We had an issue this weekend, but we'll fix that. So let's get it. Let's get that
All right,
free
let's
shot. We getting it?
Oh man, oh man.
Oh man, pressure's on.
That didn't feel good going up.
Yeah, harsh.
Oh, one more right here on the house. Let's go.
I felt like that was getting away.
It happens. Oh, third shot right here. Let's get it. Oh,
Yeah.
just for being fam.
Yeah.
That's for
Yeah,
you.
that's love.
Appreciate it,
I
bro.
appreciate it, man.
InvestaCard, God bless. Appreciate you guys coming by and stopping by the store.
Appreciate
Stopping by the store. Appreciate
Check us out.
Appreciate you guys having us. 954 Hobby Store. Definitely make sure it's a great vibe, great
Already
people,
know.
and a lot of fun. Definitely come check us out. Appreciate you guys watching this episode this week. And as always, you know the deal. Invest in the best with InvestaCard. Appreciate you guys.